Welcome to Moving Forward. I'm Diane Williamson. If you're a parent, you should have already received your child's I-STEP results from last spring. I spoke with Sally Jensen, the Director of Assessment and Student Information, about the results.
As you know, back in May when we tested, we had some technical difficulty at the state level with the software. Lots of our students were interrupted. So before those results were released, the state wanted to do some extra validity study to make sure that the results were valid. There were actually 2 validity studies that were done. One was done by a third-party vendor, Dr. Richard Hill, and then by the vendor of the testing, which is CTB McGraw-Hill. And through both of those validity studies, they said at an aggregate level, so a very high level, that I think Dr. Richard Hill's description was there's no discernible effect on the validity of the testing. So basically what the state has done is they looked at very high level, then they came down to the school level, and then they actually came down to individual student level. I think that, now what we're looking for is we are still wanting to do just a much stronger analysis of individual student data and just see if we see any anomalies in a data. If a student was at a pass plus level last year and they come back as it did not pass this year, that's an anomaly and we need to take a further look at it. And CTB has asked us to submit names of anything that we see like that for further study. So that's what we're doing right now. We're excited to say that we have been able to sustain a 13-point gain in English Language Arts since 2009 and a 20-point gain in math since 2009. So we're really excited about that. With the interruptions and the things that we had back in May, I would say all of our internal data told us it was going to be just a fantastic year. Then we had the interruptions. We don't know what effect that has on students, whether they grow frustrated, tired, what have you. So we were happy to see that our kids were able to sustain that because that's who we were ultimately worried about. We have just had tremendous growth at S.L. and Jones, Mount Tabor, Grantline, Hazelwood, Georgetown, Highland Hills. All of those schools have had just stellar growth since 2009. And I think what that says is that the work that we're doing in our professional learning communities within all the schools, it's just working. It's working. It's doing its job.
Fairmont Elementary got some fantastic news this week. The U.S. Department of Education has named Fairmont Elementary a 2013 National Blue Ribbon School. The National Blue Ribbon Schools Award honors public and private elementary, middle, and high schools where students perform at very high levels or where significant improvements are being made in the students' level of achievement. Only 286 schools nationwide were selected. Congratulations to everyone at Fairmont for this prestigious achievement. We're always looking for great stories to tell, so if you have one, please share it with us. And you can stay up to date by checking out our website, liking us on Facebook, and following us on Twitter. I'm Diane Williamson. We'll see you next week on Moving Forward.